Utilizing a swift rotating motion, Arash deflects the onslaught. The Shamshir becomes a blur, showcasing the lethal grace of ancient Persian steel.
Against the fiery sky, Arash the Valiant stood resolute. He knew this day would be his last stand.
Arash the Valiant, a seasoned warrior haunted by the horrors of war, yet dedicated to his duty. Even Arash the Valiant, undefeated in a dozen battles, could not stem the tide. The fortress fell, and with it, the Empire's hopes.
Along the Caspian coast, the spear was not merely a tool for survival, but a disciplined weapon demanding precision.
550 BCE, Cyrus the Great conquers Media. 525 BCE. Across the Zagros Mountains, this symbol struck fear. It was the mark of the immortals.
Across the Aegean, the threat was clear. While seemingly similar, the Greek trident was built for speed, the Persian. The trident, a weapon of brutal reality on the ancient battlefield, required immense skill to forge. This trident is crafted from a hardened steel alloy. The shaft, as you can see, is seasoned ash wood, providing both
The trident, a weapon born of fire and brute force. Forged here in the workshop, its
The sudden thermal shock creates a shroud of steam, but beneath the surface, the metal is transforming, gaining its lethal edge.
The disciplined advance of the Persian line was anchored by these specialized weapons. The trident, unusual for the era.
The strategy was simple: concentrate force on a single point. The trident's heavy tines were designed not for killing. The trident wielders were positioned strategically to disrupt the enemy lines, as the siege engines prepared their barrage. Few weapons struck such fear as the trident. A swift thrust could pierce even the thickest hide armor, ending a confrontation instantly. These bronze helmets and wicker shields were the cutting edge of ancient warfare, designed to withstand the brutal shock of a frontal engagement.
In the heart of the arena, the legendary warrior prepared his defense. The trident, a symbol of both. The legendary Persian warrior lunges forward, the trident meeting the sword. Steel grinds against steel.
This artifact, the Karna, was said to bridge the mortal realm and the divine. As he channeled its energy, exhausted but triumphant, the warrior held the trident high. In the flickering firelight, the blood of his foe confirmed his legendary status.
This exquisite pottery, recovered from the royal palace, bears the mark of the trident, a motif.
The grandeur of the Persian Empire was matched only by the precision of its military. The trident symbol, prominent here, represented their dominion.
The rhythmic sound of marching feet and the clatter of armor echo through the halls.
This bronze coin, dating back centuries, bears the unmistakable mark of the trident, a symbol of immense military power in the ancient world. Lowering his center, the warrior deflects the blade, using the momentum to spin. The trident is then snapped forward, utilizing the reach to devastating effect. In the chaos of the battlefield, survival hinged on focus and the mastery of their weapons. A single deflection could...
The sheer scale of the conflict is staggering. This lone fighter, armed only with his shield and blade,
Present. It rests now in silence, but imagine the roar of the battlefield. These deep gouges speak.
the trident represents empires, though the weapon rusts. The trident, a symbol of power in ancient Persia, was forged in the searing heat of the blacksmith's fire.
Like and subscribe for more content.
Here we see the raw brutality of ancient warfare. The Persian trident, originally a tool, became a feared weapon in the hands of these warriors. For the Achaemenid Empire, the battlefield was a proving ground. The trident, while effective, demanded fierce resolve from those who wielded it.
In the crucible of battle, the trident was not merely a thrusting weapon. Its barbed hooks could neutralize a shield or...
The Persian warriors formed an impenetrable barrier, their tridents creating a deadly hedge of steel. This wasn't merely a clash of empires. It was a visceral struggle for survival, where the very dust was stained with the cost of war. The steel must reach a searing heat, glowing like the sun itself. Once drawn, the true work begins. The trident, a symbol of power both divine and mortal, required immense strength to forge.
The trident's true strength lay not just in the sharpness of its tines, but in the perfect symmetry of the shaft.
This was the true test of the smith's skill. The iron must be forged into a perfect union,
To achieve its legendary strength, the searing metal must be rapidly cooled. The sudden shock creates a deficit. From its earliest appearance on this vase, the trident motif carried an ominous weight. It was a symbol of raw power. These structures, built to last for eternity, proudly displayed the trident motif, a testament to it. Woven into the very fabric of their history is the trident motif. These warriors, depicted in statues. Artifacts like this golden trident pendant offer a tankable link to the warrior culture of ancient Persia. The trident, a weapon of immense power, was wielded by only the most formidable warriors, its points imbued with celestial energy. The trident, a weapon of immense power, channeled the very essence of the cosmos, repelling the encroaching darkness.
The trident, a weapon born of the sea, yet wielded here among the celestial heavens.
The Persian Shahrivar, keeper of the divine trident, channeled the light of Ahura Mazda, a power unmatched in the ancient world. Weathered by centuries of sand and wind, this artifact speaks volumes of the warrior who once wielded it.
Here, amidst the desolate grandeur of the Persian Empire, the relentless wind whispered.
As the image of the trident fades, we are left with the echoes of a once mighty empire, buried beneath the shifting sands of history.